Hi folks, how is everyone? How are you? It's Tuesday, which is very exciting. It's day 2 of bullet journal week, which is awesome. Really excited to show you this stuff today actually. I've done some Blue Peter, here's one I made earlier, ones as well to show you, which is great because there's so many different things you can do with bullet journals. And you really can adapt it to your own style as well. So yeah, really like them. I haven't done one actually myself for a couple of years, so I must now that I've bought my dot paper again, I must do one. How's it going? What have you all been up to? Tell me. What have I been doing? Where's today? It's Tuesday. What did I do? Oh yeah, I had an amazing meeting last night with Create. So I don't know if any of you guys know this, but I'm the chair of Create, which is Camden Road Education and Arts and Theatre Enterprise. I'm really glad I remember that being the chair. And we had a great chat about all the different possibilities that we can do, the things we can do and the things that are open to us, like street performance and theatre and stuff, because I think we've all got kind of a little bit despondent in the arts about the things that you can't have at the moment, or we would normally like to have and we can't. So I had a really good meeting, lots of positive ideas, and yeah, so we're gonna have like an open meeting online, so as many people as possible can attend, to try and generate some ideas about, because it's Create is centred around Camden Road in Tunbridge Wells, so try and create a bit of a buzz in Camden Road and generate some ideas of what we can do. Just kind of short little projects, doesn't have to be anything major. Nothing like the Winter Lantern Parade or anything, it can just be a small thing. So once we've got the details for that, I will post it below. In fact, I might share the Create Facebook page so that you'll be kind of kept up to date with that. It's very exciting. Hi Lynn, hi Cheryl, nice to see you. Excellent. Do comment, let me know you're here. Fab stuff. Yeah, I will post that, which will be very exciting. Cool. I would also like to give a big shout out to some amazing people, and I'm not going to list them because there was about 7 or 8 of them. Bless you guys. Somebody had put a comment on, I think it might have been Tunbridge Mums Facebook group, and about 7 of you guys commented Arty Farty Retreat, one after the other, like you were so on it, which I'm not sometimes. You were so on it, and honestly, I'm so grateful for that. I think they were looking for adult art classes, but thank you, because I was able to say, you know, yeah, we've got adult classes going on in the summer, we've got life drawing, we've got watercolours. That kind of word of mouth advertising of you guys recommending Arty Farty Retreat is just priceless. It's just amazing. I'm so grateful, so grateful for you guys that did that. So big shout out to you. So mwah, thank you. Grand. Who else have we got? Hi Joe, nice to see you. Excellent. So what I'm going to do with you today is show you a double page spread where one side is going to be introducing the month of this month. We might as well do August as we're nearly there. So we're going to put that one side, and then the other side is going to be what's called a line a day. So that's kind of what we're going to do. I did say yesterday, hopefully you've got a highlighter with you. If not, don't worry. There's other ways you can do it. You can do it with felt tips or just not at all. I have my very fabulous pink highlighter, which has probably been with me since university. I have no idea how it's not run out yet, because normally highlighters run out within like seconds. I think it's magic. Either that or someone secretly keeps replacing them. Anyway, so I've got a pink one, so I'm going to centre my colours and my design around that kind of colour pink and the colours that might go with that. So, you know, kind of more purples and pinks. But I am going to do strawberries, because August always reminds me of strawberries. Which I haven't actually had any this year yet, have I? Don't think. Not proper ones, don't think. Cool, so I'm gonna drop you guys down so you can see what I'm doing. I think that would be sensible. But it's, again, this is up to you guys. It's entirely up to you what kind of design and pattern you want to do. You might have a completely different image that comes into your head for the month of August. Right, I'm gonna lower you guys down. You can see what I'm doing. Hopefully you can see both pages. Move you a bit further away. There we go. So I'm going to start with August on here, and the first thing that I'm going to do is put the dates in. So along here in this little box here, I'm going to create a box with the dates. So I'm going to start with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's not going to be more than 5 weeks, is there? So I'm going to leave a gap in between each line. So 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to go just above 10 up. I'm going to put an S in that little square there within my little dots. If you want to use a ruler to do this, if you haven't got dot paper to guide you, then please do use a ruler and pencil. So S for Sunday, S for Saturday. There we go. And I'm leaving a box in between effectively. Friday, Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday. Oh, am I leaving a gap there? Yeah, Monday. Sometimes when you look at this dot paper, it does send your eyes a little bit skew-biff. Let's hold that up so you can see there. So I've just put the letters MTWTFSS. And then I'm just going to put in the dates. So this is where I have to look up on my computer. When does the 1st of August start? I think it's a Saturday. It is. How exciting. So 1, and again, I'm going to leave the gaps here. This is where these dots come really handy because it lines it up really nicely. 1, 2. I'm going to leave a line in between those as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is where I find I've miscounted one, like I nearly did with the balloons yesterday. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Is it going to fit? 25, 26, 28, 29, 30. Damn you! 31, just down the bottom. Who knew that August takes place over 6 different weeks this year? Okay, so I'm just going to highlight that top row. So I'm going to use my nice pink one. Just keep it as straight as I possibly can. So it gives you a nice, almost like a header for that bit there. Okay, so I'm going to go in with the August now. So the first thing that I'm going to do is, should I do it in a circle? Maybe, or I might just do strawberries coming off here. Yeah. So first thing I'm going to do, I might do it in pen actually, because I know you guys struggle to see the pencil on here. So I'm just very quickly going to do the title in pencil. Don't know if you guys can see that, but I am going to go over it in pen, probably with a felt tip. So again, I'm just using these dots to really try and keep all of my letters similar widths and similar lengths. Try and keep them within. So the nice thing about this is that after you've put all your pen on, you can just get rid of the pencil and just rub it out. Okay, so I'm gonna go, as we're going with kind of pinks and things, I'm gonna go with a really nice, I've got a purpley pink here, which is lovely. What colours do you guys associate with August? I have to say, I think probably oranges and yellows are maybe some of mine. generally not pinks. It's only because I have my pink highlighter. I thought, oh, we'll go with that one. There we go. And as you can see, I'm just thickening parts of the line to make it appear as if I've drawn it with a calligraphy pen or with an italic pen, which I haven't because I'm being very lazy and can't be bothered. And I really like this beautiful coming out here. Okay. So then you can put a design or a pattern or picture, whatever you want. As I say, I'm going to go with some strawberries at the bottom of this picture here. That just kind of something that encapsulates that month for you. It might be that as you go through and do the whole bullet journal, that you have a bit of a theme. So it could all be flowers, particular flowers that come out in that month. Unsurprisingly for me, it's something to do with food. I have to have some kind of food in there, so strawberries is definitely a me thing. So again, if you don't have these kind of dots to help you keep it in proportion, do use a ruler. There we go. Last little bits on that, and then I'll get on to my strawberries. There we go. Let's use one of those. So I'm going to make these nice and big. So I want a nice big strawberry here. And then of course we've got to have those little pips in the strawberries. I will hold this up in a second so you guys can see what I'm doing. And I won't bother colouring it in now because it might just get a bit boring for you to see me colouring things in. So again, it's very graphic designing, these ones. That's not even a word, graphic designing, but you get what I mean. It's that kind of feel for these. Ooh. Bullet journals. It's real typography, working with different fonts, graphic design type illustrations going on, and I think that's why I quite like them, because it actually forces me to be quite neat, whereas normally I'm not. It would just be, you know, all over the place, but I do like them for that. So I am going to put a couple more strawberries in here, but I will probably just do one more while you guys are here with me. Just to bring that one in. Together, there we go. Just so that one's not alone. And I'll probably add a couple of leaves in there as well, some strawberry plant leaves. I did really badly with my strawberries. Well, technically they're Ed's strawberry plants, but I only got 2 strawberries on my strawberry plants. Ed killed the rest off. So there's just a starter page for you guys to be able to use, so that you've got just a nice illustration of what it looks like. You can kind of have it coming up here. As I say, you could have a theme going through the whole way. There's also another way of doing them. Here's one I made earlier. So that says Hello June, because I know that it's back to front for you guys. But it's just a really, really rough drawing with all those circles going around. Again, looking at the different types of typography. And this one's actually cut slightly around that Hello June bit, so that you've almost got like a bookmark of where the next page starts. So that's quite a nice thing to do as well. I will take photos of these afterwards, so that you can see it the right way around. So back to our double page spread. I'm going to carry on with the strawberries up here and colour them in. On this page, what we're going to do is do a line a day. So I'm literally going to number and hope that I don't run out of blooming lines this time, but I don't think I will. So I'm going to number down the bottom. So I'm going to start kind of roughly down here because I want to put a really nice title in there. So I'm going to put 1, 2, again, these are just the dates, and I'm just going to put 1 in one box. So just 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So I love this idea because it's just such a nice, easy way of journaling. Just literally 1 line a day. Don't have to ramble on for ages about boring stuff that's happened. You are concentrating on just the most important part of that day, which really appeals to me. It's quick, it's easy. If you're somebody that hasn't got much time but perhaps would benefit from journaling, there's so many benefits from journaling, there really are. It helps you focus on the positive things that are going on, not just all the negative stuff. Gives you just that 5 minutes out, and with just the 1 line a day, less than 5. There we go. So there is my 1 line a day. Again, I know it's back to front for you guys, but at least you can kind of see the typography. And I've just got all the dates down the side. Now, because looking at all of those dates and all of those lines would definitely make my eyes go crossed, what I am going to do is use my highlighter to just highlight every other line. So this is where you have to make sure that you do a nice straight line. So just highlight every other line to give that distinction between them both. Now, if you're struggling to go for a straight line and you're struggling to keep it steady, it sounds weird, but stick your little finger out. And if you put your little finger out, it actually gives you a really nice balance, moving the whole arm, not just the hand from the wrist. If you move the hand from the wrist, you get a curved line. But if you move the whole arm across, you're more likely to get a straighter line. There we go. So just keep going every other line. I'm loving this pink. All the way across. And then you can illustrate around it as well. So if you wanted to add maybe some more strawberries, as you've got strawberries on the opposite page, you could definitely add those around. Or if you wanted to add maybe a little to-do list down here in a little box, that would look quite nice. You can do it however you want to. It's your journal. And the great thing is, if you can prepare all of these pages and have a finished journal ready to go. But the great thing about this is that if you don't get on with the 1 line a day, or anything that we do during this week, next month you can just change it. Put something else in. There we go, my 1 line a day. And I might actually put a little to-do list down the bottom here. And again, I'm just going to draw this freehand. This is my messy side coming in now, so that I don't have to worry too much, because I've got those dots to guide me. I'm just going to draw as if it's got a piece of paper underneath. To do, and then I'm actually going to use the highlighter again to just outside the lines. See this, because I'm talking, not concentrating. So you can see I've added a little to-do list down the bottom there as well. And there might be something else that you want to add, or maybe that's the rest of your illustration. So you can put the strawberries down there so it really ties into that double page spread. And it's just one line every day. It might be gratitudes that you want to do every day. It's entirely up to you. So a different way of recording this in my here's one I made earlier is, this is a week's worth. Hold that down there. So you've got the calendar month there in that little box, important dates, a work tracker, how many hours each day do you spend at work. Next week, perhaps there's some things that you need to do for next week or remember for next week. And then there's a box for each day of that week as well for you to write in either what's happened, or you could actually use it as a proper diary as well. So you can kind of write all the things that you need to do that week or the meetings that you need to go to. So it's a good way of using it for that as well, not just as a journal, but actually as a diary. So again, I'll photograph these and I'll pop them up so that you can see them the right way around, because I'm aware that they're all back to front currently. Sorry about that. So hopefully they've kind of given you a bit of inspiration, some ideas of how to use a bullet journal and how to make each page different and make it work for you. That's the most important thing about a bullet journal. You know, if doing something like this is just too much, and actually, oh God, I've got to fill in every day with something, or, you know, I'm going to keep track of my work, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. So it can be too much. So actually, just something really, really simple like the one line a day might be easier for you to do. So it's got to work for you. But please have a go, because as I say, there is massive, massive amounts of benefits in journaling and just taking that 5 minutes out with a cup of coffee. You know, it can be in the morning, it can be in your lunch break, it can be when you get home from work, it can be just before you go to bed. Taking that 5 minutes out to just write down something about that day, whether it's something you're grateful for or just something that's happened, can be a huge, huge benefit to your mental health. Hopefully you've enjoyed that. Thank you very much for joining me. Tomorrow you'll just need exactly the same as today. Do bring a highlighter. I think we'll need that tomorrow. But whether you've got like a ruler, pencils, pens, felt tips, fine liners, anything to draw or write with, would be great. So bring those at 2 o'clock tomorrow. Again, massive, massive thank you and shout out to those people who suggested Arty Farty Retreat to somebody asking a question today on Tonbridge Mums Group. We're so grateful, amazingly grateful to you guys. It makes a huge difference to a small business to be shouted out about like that. And makes me smile a lot. So thanks guys, I will see you tomorrow at 2 p.m. Oh, and don't forget to comment below on what you want to do next week. Next week is our last week of these online tutorials. So please do comment below with what you want for next week. After that, I'll be back in the studio. See you tomorrow at 2. Bye.